Hello everyone. I'd like to start by introducing myself. My name is Matthew Arnold and I'm the head coach for the UCF Knights basketball team. I'm here today to share with you some of my experiences and purpose and how I got to where I am today. Let me begin by explaining what my purpose is and how I figured it out and how that propelled me towards a career in coaching. My purpose is to make a positive impact through sports and education. I have always had a passion for sports and have been playing them since I could remember. But as I grew older, I started to see the impact and influence sports could have on athletes and wanted to have a hand in making a positive impact. I have always been good at getting others to listen to me and communicating well, but it was really made evident that I could be a leader when I had to go through basic training for the Air Force and seeing my ability to get everyone to work as a team and achieve the same goals. I was medically disqualified from basic training, but helped guide me down the path of wanting to get into coaching. So my purpose of wanting to have opportunities to make a positive difference, coupled with my love of sports and ability to communicate and lead, led me to pursue a career in coaching. Once I realized what I wanted to do in life, I had to figure out how to make it a reality. I chose to start my college career at Valencia College, where I obtained my AA degree. Since I was new to being a college student, I utilized many of the resources Valencia had to offer, including the library, math spa, and tutoring center. Another benefit of Valencia was the new Student Experience class, or SLS 1122, led by Dr. Williams. During that course, we took a strength quest assessment and told me that I'm analytical, deliberative, strategic, individualized, and achiever. Seeing those strengths just validated that I chose the right career path because these are key to being a good coach. After graduating from Valencia, I used Direct Connect to get into UCF, where I obtained my bachelor's degree in sport and exercise science with a specialization in coaching. I then went on to get my master's degree and was fortunate enough to be able to stay at UCF to get it. So you're now probably wondering how much this all cost and how I managed to pay for it, because as college students yourselves, you know the cost of college can be tough. The cost of getting my AA at Valencia was $6,183, while it cost $44,508 to get my bachelor's and $77,679 to get my master's at UCF. All told, it cost me $128,370 to go to college. To help pay for it, I used a mixture of loans, scholarships such as Bright Futures, grants, and personal income to help pay throughout. So that's my college path, and now how did I end up becoming the coach for the school I graduated from? During my final semester at UCF, I was part of a practicum, which is essentially an internship for class credit. My practicum was with the UCF basketball team, and so I was able to establish connections with the coaching staff and athletic administration. My goal was to coach collegiately, but if no doors opened, I was prepared to coach at the high school level. So I took and passed a test to receive my athletic coaching endorsement, which is a certification allowing me to coach in any Florida public school. I also became first aid and CPR certified. I was fortunate enough to be noticed by the coaching staff during my practicum, and they offered me a position on the coaching staff as an assistant coach once I graduated. I was part of that coaching staff for 6 years before then head coach Johnny Dawkins took a position at another college, and they offered me the head coaching position, and I've been doing that for the past 2 years. A typical day for me on the job starts out by meeting with my coaching staff and preparing for the week. From organizing practices to coordinating travel and game preparation. Then I'll take some time to do some film study both of our opponents and ourselves. I'll evaluate our athletes' skills and review performance records. Then to finish the day, me and my staff will conduct practice, which can last up to 3 hours. That's a brief overview of some of the duties I have as a head coach. And some of the skills needed to be a coach are being a good instructor, communication, management of personnel resources, monitoring and assessing, and learning strategies. So that's how we got to where I am today. I love my career, and my advice to you all is to pursue something that you're passionate about. Thank you all for having me, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.